And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
No.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down at his 49.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Come on. This guy got abilities or what? He's able to shoot in there like that?
Because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one on the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And it well past midfield, just a yard too shy of the 40. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And a Las Vegas first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere.
Okay then. What's he got on this freaking Kenny Clark, dude? I may need to get that. Inside stuff. Wow. That's pretty freaking impressive.
Scrimmage. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's George. And not much of a hole as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Barreling in for the sack, Elvis Dumerville. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's George. And he has met
I don't know if this stretches
and he goes down right there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
Real hard time running it.
Now Jackson on second down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, George. And he went close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
What the heck?
Now the Raiders
Go
going to go
for
ahead
it.
and
What?
use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Oh, looks like I'm picking
And now here is Mason Crosby, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, but now lining up in a different uniform. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. They got his man complete.
Dude, where's my freaking guy, man?
Field before being stopped just before the 35. 33 yards that time.
That's the 36-yard line.
You're so damn.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll try and run it, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Come on.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 and the 19. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Jackson now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. To the 8.
That's exactly what I practiced.
Use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be
Oh my gosh, come on!
It's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just
Watch
stared
the
the
freaking
receiver
screen.
down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
8 yards to go on second down. From the shotgun again to Elliott. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
Smith, incomplete. It's now fourth down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Joseph is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals. The combined output in half number 1 could be first touchdown wins. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Seahawks are run.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I give Buddha out of
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Could go.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, it's George. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Oh, no, man. He's got that
been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th down.
Here comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens.
Crap.
That was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Elliott. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw is Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Complete. It's Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Jeez, I didn't do anything.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Dante Hightower on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Man.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He finds his man Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down, but they are in field goal range already. And he'll take this one in.
Come on, man. I got an entire stacked box.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not, you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. He's back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
The 36-yard line.
Jackson to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Throwing now is Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
That's what you wanted, Vegas.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. He'll look to throw, and he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown, and they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Nothing's
Crosby
over.
to
This
kick
is
it away.
Madden. We're looking good. We still got 2
Fair
times.
catch
But it
made
is
at the
Madden.
25-yard line. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own
If you
25-yard
go
line.
too deep with the yellow,
About About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try to make a deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. One last shot for Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that is intercepted on the side.
That's a wrap.
Wait, no. They'll say no.
Boom.
It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
See ya. Double A7 53737.
Miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really
Great job,
spectacular
great job.
affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen?
I think the great play was this. Yeah. Couple more. One more. Depending on how it goes. And I gotta stuff my run game though. Damn, look at this team. Bad posture.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. play clock reading 4. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Some space here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution.
Yeah, you better get out of that.
The way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
But the end hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And it's third down.
Jackson. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
From the 35 on second down, Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. George Kittle, 35 yards.
Oh man, I just roped him. I don't even know where his freaking safety's at, dude.
Before the ball is snapped, but in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable.
He'll be looking
for
for
his
that
tight end. He
later.
locked in on him early and found him for a
Put a guy
touchdown.
out there.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From way up at the 23. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Number 28. Chris Jones on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down to the 6. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play.
Couple of slants, huh? Couple of
6-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. Fights off the defender.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's incomplete.
Well, look for this freaking.
And the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Now a second down and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line.
What the hell was that, dude?
Protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards.
What the hell was that?
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Got a man.
Gosh, dang it.
End zone for a Kansas City touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Alright, so just gonna start putting.
So not much
I don't know why you
time
didn't do that
to speak of
before.
remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's George. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, it's George. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, well, you know what that was.
First down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Defense was thinking running their delta pass of just under 20 yards.
What else comes open? Just that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 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 2nd Here's Jackson. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On third down, George. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Big step, cut step.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other. Just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
I didn't even see any running.
This will make it into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll find Hall. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A gain of 2.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Say ya. Triple turn.